everybody, it's Christy from Crafty Christy's Creations. Today I'm going to show you how to make a welcome mat. Hello and welcome to Crafty Christy's Creations how-to videos. I'm Christy, the crafter behind the hands. These how-to videos teach you how to make DIY projects using paper and vinyl materials that can be cut on your electronic cutting machine. I'll go over tips and hacks that will simplify the process and have you crafting with confidence. Grab some coffee, sit back, and learn how to create something new. So I'm using my 2-foot long mat, and I've already got the vinyl place on here. It's white, and that's what I'm going to be using. And then let me pull my computer down here. Wake it up. So the design I'm using is, my mat size is 17.7 inches long by 29.5 inches wide. So those dimensions are larger than the mat can handle. So I am leaving off some parts of the design. What I ended up doing was just to, let's see if you can see that. Not really, but what I did was I centered my design on my mat, and then I've got a border on the design that I know is 2 inches wide. So I'm just gonna cut more vinyl 2 inches wide to set along the edges to fill that gap. All right, so since I've got everything ready, I'm cutting vinyl. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. And we will let that start cutting. All right, so while that is cutting, we're gonna go ahead and make our 2-inch border. So let me grab So I've got a little ruler here. We're gonna cut out a 2-inch wide border. I'm going to start by cutting. This is not a straight edge, so I'm just going to trim this up to be a straight edge. Let's move that. Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm just trimming this up so I have a straight edge. Okay, and then I need a 2-inch border to go all the way around here. So I think I'm going to cut the length. And that way we only have to cut it twice. Okay. Okay, so this is the length, the same length, maybe a little bit longer than our entire mat here. And then I'm going to go in, so this is a straight edge here. I'm going to measure out 2 inches from the edge. And of course it's like not right on. Let's see if it's on this side. Yeah, so this side's on, so at least then I know I'm going to make a little snip. And then I know that's going to be 2 inches. And I'm going to cut that the entire length of this piece here. we're gonna be weeding. And this is gonna be a little bit differently. So normally when you're working with vinyl, you would weed everything out and leave the letters that you want. But however, since we're gonna be turning this into a stencil, we're going to be doing it in reverse. So we're going to be weeding out the letters, which we will be later be painting. So I'm just gonna be pulling out my letters real quick. All right, so we've got that ready. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tack down these pieces. I'm just gonna take them all the way to the edge, the best that I can, get it all the way to the edge. See, even this doesn't stick all that great. I'm gonna set it down and then I'm gonna press it in the best that I can. And then once you have it on there, the best thing to do is just not touch it. So again, wherever the vinyl is, will not have any paint. The paint will be in the open areas. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put down my transfer tape. This about kills my whole roll. What's left of it. All right, so the easiest way to do this with the transfer tape. See how this rolls? I think the easiest way to do this is going to be to kind of like counter roll it. So I'm just trying to peel one edge, and I'm going to get that edge lined up with the edge of my vinyl. And then I'm going to press that down. Okay, let me turn this so you can see what I'm doing. So I've got this pressed down. It's a little wrinkly, and I know, but that's okay because the vinyl underneath is not wrinkled, and that's all that really matters. But I'm gonna try to not make it too wrinkly. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm pulling from the underneath, which is the backing part of my vinyl. Maybe a loose. And then what I'm doing is I'm pulling, and then I'm just letting it slide across. And that should be laying it on flat and straight. See how nice that is? So this is the part that we finagled on before, and now that we're pulling it and laying it flat, the trick is to try to pull at an even pace. I think it's easier to pull sideways. And then you can just come in and try to wipe out all the bubbles. So there's your trick for how to apply transfer tape to a large piece of vinyl. So I don't have a scraper tool or anything with me, so I'm just going to use my hand to go over it like this. I'm really pressing down and trying to press out. Okay, and now let's see how we do. And then just like you would with any other thing, I just kind of try to pull at angles and try not to let it wrap underneath too much. You don't want it to stick to anything that it shouldn't be sticking to. Sometimes you just have to repress the little pieces that don't want to come up with you. Like this last little O here. Okay, we have it all on our die here. So I'm going to bring this out, and then to make it face me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my design in half, make sure none of the sticky parts are touching each other. Because I do need to eyeball this kind of into the center here, there should still be a gap around it. That looks pretty good. And then again, I'm going to start in the center, and then I'm going to press out. Okay, now that we have that on there, okay, and then I'm just dabbing, but I'm really making sure I press it in. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Crafty Christie's Creations how-to videos. Until next time, with love, Crafty Christie.